It's Friday, we're making a drink today. I make drinks every Friday. It's nothing new, unless you're new. Welcome to my channel. I make drinks every Friday that I see on Pinterest, and this week is no different. I'm really excited because the drink we're trying today incorporates rhubarb. Now let me tell you what happens when you buy your rhubarb 2 weeks in advance. It goes real limp. Not much you can do when it's limp like this. So we're just gonna save it for another day. I have replaced my limp rhubarb with very firm rhubarb. Looked how erect that is. I think that this is much more conducive to our needs today. The drink we're trying is called a rhubarb basil cocktail. Now, I thought it sounded different. It's very springy. I think we can just go for it. I traced this drink back to thekitchen.com. That's kitchen with no E. Elizabeth, it looks pretty. I'm sorry that I'm just not sure how I'm gonna feel about it since I don't know if I like rhubarb. My mom used to grow rhubarb in our backyard when I was growing up, and I remember just feeling like annoyed by it. Like, of all of the delicious things you could grow that I could just pick and eat, like, I don't know, raspberries, you grew rhubarb. I don't even know what she did with it. Did she make jam? What did she do with the rhubarb? Well, she should have been making a cocktail with it, I'll tell you what. Mom, if you're watching, and if you're still growing rhubarb, got a little something special for you today. What we actually need to do is turn this rhubarb into a puree. So we're gonna chop it into pieces. It's like sour celery. I actually don't hate it. Maybe I should have eaten it when I was younger. I mean, I was starving growing up. I was always hungry. We're gonna boil it with sugar and water, and then we're gonna blend it. This just got really serious. Hey, that's not bad. That's actually quite good. Mom, you were right, yet again. Still learning lessons from you after all these years. And then we're going to strain it so that none of the chunky pieces are actually in the cocktail. We just want the puree. That's it. You know what I love about videos is that as a viewer, you can see things just like that. Like, you didn't have to watch me go spend 20 minutes pureeing or boiling rhubarb. I just come back and it's all boiled. That's an amazing gift for you, because tell you what, it's a pain in my neck. Just all that time for one drink. So let's continue, shall we? To make this drink, we're going to add 3 medium to large basil leaves, rolled and cut into thin strips. We're gonna add those to the bottom of our glass and press with the back of a spoon to bruise slightly. I don't know why we need bruised basil leaves, but I do follow instructions when I can. So bruise them up. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of our rhubarb puree. Stir it up. We're gonna add a shot of vodka, some ice cubes, top it with club soda, garnish with a basil leaf, and look at that. We made our very first rhubarb drink. That's pretty. That's real pretty. I am cautiously optimistic about this drink because vodka soda with lemon or lime is kind of my go-to, and I feel like this is just a vodka soda with rhubarb. Maybe I can start adding that, ordering that at the bar and really throw them off. Like, look, you're not a real bartender if you're not pureeing rhubarb back there. Now, hustle up. Well, tastes like nothing. This is a drink that you make for your mother because she grows rhubarb in the backyard, and you're like, Mom, you might as well be drinking it and having a little cocktail. What a boring job, harvesting rhubarb. And for what? I still don't know what you did with it. It kind of tastes like nothing. Like, at least when it's a vodka soda with lemon, you can really get some muddled lemony taste to it. This rhubarb taste, although sweet, it's not strong. Maybe I need to put more in, but I can see it floating around in there. I'm not real excited about that. But the pink and green is pretty. We stepped outside of the box with the rhubarb, and it's not terrible. So I am gonna recommend it to you today. I hope you have an extra 30 minutes to make yourself a drink, because you're gonna have to chop some rhubarb and boil it and puree it, and you're not gonna do any of that, are you? I'm just wasting my breath, just like my mom, wasting my time on rhubarb. It's a cycle that never ends. I hope you have a good weekend still. Cheers! 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Hey there.
Hi. Hey, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You used to grow rhubarb in the backyard.
Yes.
What did you do with it?
Well, I like rhubarb sauce. So you can combine rhubarb into sauce with like strawberries, or if you really like rhubarb, you just eat it as a sauce like on Rice Krispies. It's one of my very favorite breakfasts.
Mom, I've never seen you put rhubarb sauce on Rice Krispies in my whole long entire life. That never
That's
happened.
probably because I would make it, nobody would eat it, and you guys never probably saw me eat breakfast.
Come to
How
think
often
of it.
did you see me eat breakfast?
I don't know if I've ever seen you have a bowl of cereal other than like a handful of Frosted Flakes straight out of the box.
And the only other time I eat cereal is if I happen to have rhubarb sauce.
Wow.
Yeah.
You grew rhubarb.
It's funny you should ask, because Amy sent me a picture of rhubarb growing in her yard, and it's this tiny, tiny, tiny little stalk of rhubarb, and she wanted to know if it was ready to pick yet. And I said, no, it's got at least another month to go.
Well, if anyone knows, it's you.